Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Club. Maths Club provide you free YouTube channel. I am Professor Deepanjan Kumar De. Today I will deliver another important lecture on Python programming. In this lecture, the learner will be able to understand the format function, that is formatting output in Python using curly brackets. This is the lecture number 7. In this lecture, the learner will be able to understand the various format function like single curly bracket, single curly bracket, multiple curly bracket using. Okay, so let's start one by one. That is one by one. That is first I'll discuss theory, then I'll show all the programs in my Python programming, that is in VS Code, Visual Studio Code. I am using Visual Studio Code. Somebody is using Anaconda, somebody is using PyCharm, somebody is using Ideally, somebody is using different format. Okay. So what is format function? Why format function? Okay. First, this is the theory. I'll discuss simultaneously theory also because theory is coming in the exam. Python string format. The format method formats the specified value, formats the specified value and insert them inside the string placeholder. What is placeholder? Placeholder is nothing but it is defined using a curly bracket. Curly bracket start and close. Curly bracket, you see, this is curly bracket start and close. The format method returns the formatting string. What is the syntax of this format function? That is string dot format. String, here you can use your anything. String, that is dot format, value 1, value 2, etc. You can add. So along with example, you will understand very clearly this theory. I'll discuss. We can use format function to format our output to make it looks presentable. That means format function is using to look the output in our output which is very presentable, very much presentable. The curly bracket works as a placeholder. Curly bracket open and curly bracket close works as placeholder. Okay, we can specify the order in which variable occurs in the output. Okay, now in next slide, what is actually placeholder? The placeholder is defined using curly brackets. You see, curly bracket open, curly bracket close. The placeholder can be identified using the name index. Like within curly bracket, you can write any name, that is price or your name or anything. Age, that is age. You can write your salary, SL or short form is salaries. You can write numbered index, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, dot 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 dot, or even empty placeholder, so that is indexes, that is you can use this name index like price, your name, age, salary, etc. And number index 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Even empty placeholder, that is curly bracket empty. Here curly bracket is indexing. Indexing, start with 0, 1, 2, 3 like this, and here is name. Okay, variable, that is price, your name, age, etc. Okay, example. For example, using different placeholder value. You see, my name is F name. I am age. There here I am using name index here. You see, my name is F name. I am age. So dot format. You see, dot format, using dot format. Here F name I am using. So you have to write over here F name. F name equal to John. Then here you have written age. So age equal to 36. Age equal to 36. Text to my name is 0. I am 1. Format John and 36. Here this means that here is 0 and here is 1. So John will take 0, this curly bracket, and 36 will take 1, because I have written John first and 36 second. Okay, so you can write this way also. Okay, my name is, that is curly bracket open, curly bracket close. I am curly bracket open and curly bracket close, dot format John and 36. In every cases the output will show, that is, uh, my name is John, I am 36. My name is John, I am 36. It will show. Okay. So this is the example of, that is, this is name index, this is the number index, and this is empty curly bracket, empty placeholder. Okay. So now next slide I am going. For next slide I am going, that is basic format with format. Basic formatting with format. Default argument or empty argument. There are so many arguments. One is default argument, positional argument or indexing, you can say, keyword argument, and mixed argument. There are 4 types of argument here. I am using default argument, or you can say empty argument. Already I have shown here, in that is placeholder value, only placeholder value, that is curly bracket, nothing is written in between curly brackets. So this is known as default argument. Hello curly bracket, your balance is, this is open. This is open and close curly bracket. Dot format, Dipanjan, comma 2000. Dipanjan is a variable. Dipanjan is a variable. So this Panjan will take this curly bracket, because Dipanjan is first I have written, and 2000 will take here. Balance is here. Okay. So this is known as empty argument. Nothing is written, but I am here written first Dipanjan. Dipanjan is a string, so it will, I am writing here double quote, or you can write here single quote. And 20,000 is a, that is integer value. 20,000 is the integer value, so no need to write double quote or single quote. So Dipanjan will take this curly bracket, and 20,000 will take this curly bracket. If I interchange, suppose 20,000 here, first 20,000, then write Dipanjan. So hello 20, then the output will show hello 20,000, your balance is Dipanjan. So this is not suitable. So hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. If you want to see the output like this, hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000, then you have to write Dipanjan will pass, then 20,000. That means Dipanjan will take in this curly bracket, 20,000 will take in this curly bracket. Dipanjan is a string, so I have written in within second bracket, or you can say second bracket within first bracket, single quote or double quote, not in mix. Okay, here single quote, here closing is double quote, not possible. Okay, this is known as default argument or empty argument. That means within the curly bracket nothing is written, that is empty. Okay, next is positional argument or indexing. You can say indexing, 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, like this. Okay, here I am using two curly brackets, 1 and 2, 0 and 1. This is because indexing start with 0. Okay, so 0 and 1, first 0, that is Dipanjan will take 0, and 20,000 will take 1 here. If I write here 1, here write 0, already, then you will see this Dipanjan will take here, that is 0, and 20,000 will take 1 here. Okay, so be careful about this. Okay, next is keyword argument. Keyword argument means print, you see, print hello name, your balance is balance, then dot format. This is, you see, within curly bracket, that is keyword I am using, name and balance. Okay, name and balance, you see, name and balance I am writing, name and balance. Okay, so name and balance I am writing here. So Dipanjan, then balance equal to your dot format, name equal to Dipanjan, balance equal to 20,000, balance equal to 20,000. Okay, balance equal to 20,000. This is called, this is called mixed, this is called keyword. Okay, next I am coming mixed argument. Mixed argument means sometimes keyword argument and sometimes indexing argument is called mixed argument. You see, print hello, this is, this is actually indexing. Indexing is using your balance is this is keyword, format Dipanjan, balance equal to 20,000. That is Dipanjan will take here, balance will take here. Okay, so in all cases you will see the output is hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. You see here hello Dipanjan is comma, because I have given here comma. In all cases you see I have given here comma. If you do not give comma over here, then this output, in this output, this comma will not appear. Okay, so now I want to I want to, that is run this program. I want to run this program. I want to run this program. In all cases you will see the output hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. So how to run this? First I am copying this thing. I want to copy this. Okay, just copy. How to copy this? Just in right click or control C, first select, then control C, then copy paste, that is control V. Otherwise first select, then copy, right click, then copy. I'm copying here, then go to my VS Code. This is Visual Studio Code. I'm going for Visual Studio Code, just opening. It will take some times. VS Code, I'm going to VS Code. Somebody is using Ideally, somebody is using PyCharm, somebody is using uh, Anaconda. Okay, so here you see already a file is opening here. The debian.py is in this file. I am just pasting over here in this file. Otherwise you can make a new file, like go to file, then new file, which I have already shown in my previous 2-3 video. You can see. So I am just pasting over here, because already a file is open, that is debian.py. Okay, why .py? .py means it indicates the Python program. So by right click you can paste over here. Otherwise you can go by control plus V. Okay, so by right click I'm just copy pasting over here. You see I'm just pasting over here. Just you see, just copy then pasting over here. Okay, I'm just pasting over here. You can see, you can see. Okay, you will see everything is correct. Only here is a underline, that is red mark. So here is a mistake. So let's see where is the mistake, because red mark is showing. So what I am doing here, I'm just changing here in single code. Sometimes you will see, if you give the single code, uh, it will show clearly. Here also I am giving single quote, then it will not show the that is underline will not show. Okay, you see underline is out. Okay, so now here also same thing I am doing in single quote. In single quote I am using here. Here in single quote I am just using here. Follow me in single quote. Here also single quote, single quote I am using here because Deepanjan is a string, so you have to write either in single quote or in double quote. Here also you see showing underline, so I am just changing here in single quote, then it will show, it will not show the red mark. Like here also I'm changing in single quote, right, changing in single quote, you see. Okay, now here there is another one, last one, this single quote, using single quote close, single quote close, then here also single quote, all are single quote, because here double quote is not, double quote I have given, but no, it shows red mark, underline red mark. Okay, so now it's okay, you see there is no mistake over here, you can see. So now what will you do, you can go for, just what will you do, you have to run this program, which that is, here you see default argument, then positional argument, then keyword argument, then mixed argument. All these cases you will see the output, hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000, all these cases. Now there is no mistake here. Default argument, here you see this, actually the hash function I have used here and here, because hash function when you are using, that means this is the statement, this statement will not participate, this is hash function statement will not participate in the program. You can write for your understanding, I am giving the hash function and writing here default argument or empty argument, this is positional argument, this is keyword argument, this is mixed argument. Okay, now this is the run button. You go to run button and then press enter, the sorry enter, press run button, then click run on run button. I am just clicking the run button. You will see the, in all cases the output will come. You see I have there are four cases are there, that is default argument, in default argument or empty argument, the output is hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. In positional argument, you'll see that your hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. In keyword argument, you'll see hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. In mixed argument, you'll see the hello Dipanjan, your balance is 20,000. Okay, so now this is actually the default argument, positional argument, keyword argument, and mixed argument. Now I am going for next slide, which I have made for you, that is slide number 5. Basic formatting, basic formatting, that have done basic format. Now formatting output in Python can be done in many ways. Let's discuss them below. That is single formatter. In this video, the learner will be able to understand single formatter and multiple formatter. Okay, single formatter means only a single curly bracket is used. Only one, you see, in only one curly bracket, only one curly bracket will be used. Okay, there will be only one placeholder value. The curly bracket means that is i.e. that is there will be only one placeholder. Okay, syntax, what will be the syntax? Only curly bracket, then format value. Okay, this is the syntax. Now you can implement, and that is, so print function I am directly use here. You see print curly bracket, open curly bracket, close is a good option for beginners in Python. Is a good option for beginners in Python. So dot format, for this curly bracket I am writing mass club. I am writing mass club. So that means the output will show. So in place of curly bracket I am writing here mass club. That means the output will show. The mass club is a good option for beginners in Python. Let's see the output. Let's see how to run this program, uh, that is single formatter. Here I am using single formatter, only one curly bracket, only one curly. Just right click, then copy it, then go to my VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Okay, Visual Studio Code. Just I am opening here. Just by double click, by right click, then the paste option you will get, then paste it over here. You see there is no mistake over here. If there has been any mistake, it will show the underline red mark. So no underline red mark, so that's okay. Now we can run. Go to run button, then press run button. I'm just pressing the run button. You will see Maths Club. You'll see the output. Maths Club is a good option for beginners in Python. That is, here is the Maths Club's curly bracket. Here I have taken Maths Club is a good option for beginners in Python. If I write over here, suppose machine learning in place of Maths Club, anything you can write, no problem. If you write suppose machine learning, so then the output will show machine learning is a good option for beginners in Python. Okay, if you want to write suppose that is uh, data, that is database, or you can database is a good option for beginners in Python. Here you can write anything. Okay. Okay, now go to my next, that is this program has already run. Now go to my next, that is, apart from directly using the print statement. Here what I have written, print function directly I have written, without writing print function directly. So you can also use the format to a variable, right? I've taken here variable, my string is equal to curly bracket is a my string is a variable here. Then what is the that is curly bracket here is a good option for beginners in Python. Then print my string dot format. Here I have written Maths Club. The same thing I am writing here. Then that means this will uh, sorry, just I am copying this. Then I want to see the output. The Maths Club is a good option for beginners in Python. Okay, so here I have written, you see, here I have written my underscore string, because two variables are there. When there are two or three variables, then you have to give underscore. Okay, only string you can write, only string you can write here. Then here you will write string. Be careful here. Okay, if there are two variables, my and string, so in between them there must be a underscore. Okay, be careful for this. Okay, only string, that is no need to write underscore, because two variables are there. In between two variables there must be a underscore sign. Okay, now copy this by right clicking, and then go to my VS Code. Then I am just clicking over here. You see, that means by right click, then go to paste option, then paste, then it will come. Okay, now you see, same program I have written differently. My string I am using here, direct print function. In previous case, direct print function I have written. Then in this I have using a variable, that is my string, that is curly bracket open close, is a good option for beginners in Python. Then print, here is I have written my string. Whatever you have write here, you have written over here, you have to write within print function, that is my string is also there. If here m my string, m is the capital letter, then you must write here m for capital letter. That means whatever you have to write over here, that is in before equals to, then you have to write that thing over here. Be careful. Okay, then dot function, that is Maths Club I have written. the output will show. That means Maths Club is a good option for beginners in Python. So there is no that is error, because if error is not showing here, if there is an any error, then it will show underline red marks. Okay, no red marks is there, so directly you can that is run the program. So go to run button, then press on time. You see, Maths Club is a good option. It is output. See, Maths Club is a good option for beginners in Python. Okay, Maths Club. If I write machine learning over here in place of Maths Club, then what will be the output? Machine learning is a good option for beginners in Python. Okay, so now I am going for next program. Going for next program. Just wait. I am going for next program. Okay. Notes that Maths Club is a popular YouTube channel, so I have written Maths Club over here. Okay, so now my next slide, that is next slide. I am showing multiple formatter. Multiple. Before that, single formatter. Now it is multiple. Multiple formatter means there will be more than one curly brackets. That is their format. That is multiple format can be defined as those there as those where there are more than one curly bracket. That is multiple pairs of curly brackets can be used while formatting the string. Okay, syntax. See the syntax. To have, I am writing here two curly brackets, two curly brackets, two curly brackets. There is no, be careful, there is no comma I am using over here. Dot format value 1, value 2. Okay, because two curly brackets over here, then value 1, value 2. If three curly brackets over here, then value 1, value 2, value 3. Okay, note that value 1 and value 2 can be, it can be integer, it can be floating point, it can be numeric constant, it can be string, it can be character, even it can be even it can be variables. Okay, so see the example. Print, that is, this is curly bracket, curly bracket, curly bracket. That means this is curly bracket, curly bracket, curly bracket format 1 2 3. So what will be the output? This is 1 2 3, this is 1 2 3. Now see, just showing, I am showing this is 1 2 3. Okay, just wait, I'm just copy, just okay. Now what I'm doing here, just copy by right click, then copy this, then I want to see the output. This is 1 2 3, this will be 1 2 3, this will be 1 2 3. Just wait, you see. So now I am pasting over here, I am pasting over here. You can see, so now it's okay. So nothing is wrong, nothing is error is not showing. So the output will show this is 1 2 3. See, just go to my, that is run button, then press the run button, then it will show this is, you see the output, this is 1 2 3, this is 1 2 3. Okay, this is 1 2 3. Okay, now I want to see the next program. That is, go to my slide, that is Python will then replace the placehold by values that are placed in the input. That is my string. This is a good option for beginners in dash. That is what I have written. Two, you see two curly bracket I have using here, and my string is a variable here. My string is a variable here. Print my string, because here my string you have written, so print my string over here you have written, then dot format. So in the first curly bracket it will show research paper, is a good option for beginners in second. This second curly bracket will show machine learning, because research paper I have written first, machine learning I have written second, then here will be research paper, here will be machine learning. If I write suppose machine learning first, research paper will be second, then output will be show. Machine learning is a good option for beginners in research paper. Okay, so see the output whether it is running or not. I'm just copying from here. Just see the output. Okay, the output will or sometimes just I am copying over here. Just I am copy this. Then I am pasting over here. I am pasting over here by right click, then go to paste option, then click here. You see there is no error is there. If error is showing, then it will show underline red marks. So here this is Python will then replace a placeholder by values that are passed in the that are passed you can see that are passed in the inputs. Okay, so my string over here I have written here, my string I have written underscore. You can check it, that is only string you can write also. Okay, I'll show it. Okay, now you see, so in the first curly bracket it will show research paper, second curly bracket it will show machine learning. That is, research paper is a good option for beginners in machine learning. Okay, this will show. Okay, see the output now. Go to output button here. Just you see the research paper is a good option for beginners in machine learning. This is the output. See, this is the output. Research paper is a good option in machine learning. Now if what I told, my string is a variable. If we change that, because my and string, there are two variables, in between two variables there must be a underscore. Okay, if I write only one variable, there will be no need for underscore, right? I am just showing, I'm just changing here. You can follow me what I am doing. Just string I am writing, just string, that is single variable. So here you must have to write string. You see, now string here I am writing a string dot format, same thing. So it will run also. You see there is no error, so now you can run this. You see, research paper is a good option for beginners in machine learning. If I interchange over here, that is machine learning first, then research paper will be here, then the output will show that is machine learning. Machine learning is a good option for beginners in research paper, it will show. Okay, so now I am going for my program next program. We can add any number of placeholder or curly brackets that we require in a given variable, along with same number of input for the format. Like my string, this is an, here you see, some there are four. Here what I have written here only two curly brackets are use two curly bracket, one and two. Here I have written four curly bracket. You see, my string, that is multiple curly bracket using, and for each multiple curly bracket there are four words. I have written research paper. This will show research paper. Then excellent, it will show excellent, and it will show experience, and it will show machine learning. Okay, so let's see this one. That means the output will be research paper is an excellent option for experienced in machine learning. Okay, let's see whether it will run or not. Let's just follow me. I'm just copying this. Okay, you have to just, you can write down in Word, then you can copy from that, then you can paste in your, that is VS Code, or whichever you have to use here. I'm using VS Code here. So I am just running this program. See, just running this program just by right click, but just by right click. All are actually all are right click, then paste option is there. Just I am just pasting over here. You see nothing is there. That is this program is saved in, that is debian.py. Okay, now see, see, that is from beginning. We can add any number of placeholders or curly brackets that we require in a given variable, along with the same number of input for the format. Okay, so now what we have written here, you see, so my string is there are four curly brackets, 1 2 3 4. Then you see, that is my string dot format. That means four words I am using. Research paper, you see, research paper, there is no uh, uh, research paper, excellent experience machine learning. I'm just giving here gap space, I'm giving. Okay, okay, now you see, there is no error is not showing here, so I can run now. Okay, so you see, just go to run button. You see, research paper is a good option for beginners in machine learning. Research paper is an excellent option for experienced in machine learning. There are four that is research paper. First one is research paper. Then excellent is an excellent. You see, excellent, experienced. Then machine learning. Okay, and research paper is an excellent option for experienced in machine learning. Okay, experience in machine learning. Okay, so you can see the code. Print option is, that is within the print option, that is within the print option, you see my string, then format research paper, excellent experience machine learning. Okay, now I think everybody understood very clearly. And in my last slide, I'll go to my last slide, that is this one, that is 7. Then there is an another example of, that is multiple format, that is using curly brackets several times. That is, you can do this way also. You see, that is the approach is different. Name equal to, I have written Deepanjan, age equal to 50, SAL equal to 20,000 dot 0.75. So here name is SAL means salary. Okay, are variable. These are all variable. That is single variable. Name is a single variable. Age is a single variable. Salary SAL is a single variable. But every variable must have some type. Every variable must have some type. Like name, here I have written Deepanjan. So name is a Deepanjan is a string type. Here I have written age equal to 50. So 50 is a integer type, and salary is to 20,000 dot 0.75. This is an floating type. So that means what we are writing here, that is name, age, and salary. These are all variables. Every variable having some types. That is string type. Deepanjan is a string type. 50 is a integer type, and this is a floating point. Okay, so that means Deepanjan is stored in the variable name, 50 is stored in the variable age, and 20,000.75 is stored in SAL salary. Okay, so now I want to run this program also. You will see the output will be Deepanjan. First is Deepanjan, then age is 50, salary is what? Name is Deepanjan, age is 50, salary is 20,000.75. Okay, so what I am doing here, just copying over here. You see, just copying. Then I want to paste over here. Then you will see the output. Okay, you will see the output. Okay, let's see. Just go to here, then go right click, then go to paste option. Just I'm pasting over here. You see, okay, there is nothing is showing. That is no error is showing. No error. Yes, No error is showing. Here, name, age, salary are variables. Every variable must have some type. Dipanjan is string type. 50 is an integer type. 50 you can see 50 is an integer type. 20,000 is that is floating type. Dipanjan is stored in the variable name. 50 is stored in the 50 is stored in the variable age, and 10,000 that is it will be 20,000, right? It will be 20,000. Okay, 20,000 dot 75 is stored in, it will be actually it will be it will be 20,000. It will be 20,000. Okay, that is two. Okay, 20,000 is stored in the in the name in the variable salary. Okay, now let's see how to run this. That is, you see, we have written on name is salary. So print name, then curly bracket over here. That is approach is dependent. You see curly bracket I am using here. Is, that is curly bracket. Salary I am writing using curly bracket over. So dot format. So name is, here I have written name is salary, SL. So I have written within format name is salary. You see name, age and salary, SAL. All are in starting, name is small letter, age small letter, SAL. I have it. Same thing whichever you have to write over here, and dot format within this, you have the same thing you have to write over here. Okay. So the output will show name is Dipanjan, name is called this will be the first, this will be the first output, that is Dipanjan. This will be the second output, and this will be the third output. Salary is this. Okay, let's see the output. Let's see the output. Okay, let's see the output. You see, Dipanjan, name is Dipanjan, age is 50, salary is 20,000 dot 75. Salary is 20,000 dot 75. Okay, so you see I have written here name colon Dipanjan, age colon 50. Salary here is not colon, because I have not given here colon. If I give here clone, then suppose I am giving here clone, so it will show the clone. Okay, it will show clone. Okay, so now suppose I am writing here age is age. Suppose I'm giving here age. Suppose here name is salary. That means name is Dipanjan, age is 50, salary is 20,000. If I write over here, see the difference. Suppose I am writing all are age, right? Suppose A G E, age I am writing, age. Okay, what I am doing here, age. Here also I am writing age. You see, age. A age. That means what will be the output will show? Output will show name is 50, age is 50, salary is 50. You see the output now. What will show? Because age I have written now, not name and salary I have not written. So all the output will show the age. You see the output. You see, name is 50, age is 50, salary is 50. If I write suppose all are suppose salary, suppose you can write here salary SAL, SAL. See the difference. See the difference. SAL I am writing SAL, SAL. Then here write suppose I am writing SAL, SAL. Here also SAL I am writing SAL, SAL. Okay, SAL. All are showing salary, and here I am giving a colon also. Okay, I am giving a colon. Okay, you see I have given a colon. Then that means here the output will show in the colon also. Here salary, there is a colon. It will show a colon. Okay, now see the output. That means here salary will be 20,000.75. Here age is 20,000.75. Name is also 20,075. Because all I have written here sal. Sal is this, so this these three output, that is this one, and this one, will show 20,000.75, and it will show the, you should see that is colon. Okay, because I have given here adding colon. So now see the output, you see name is 20,000.75, age is 20,000.75, salary is 20,000.75. Okay, I think everybody understood very nicely with this video. This is the part 1 for formatting, then part 2, part 3 will come in the in my next video. It will come soon. Till then, bye bye. Thank you very much. Keep watching, sharing and commenting this video with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Okay, thank you.